Hi guys, it's Denise and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a succulent haul video, a very short one. However, I didn't forget to. I filmed my intro and then decided to delete the videos of it. So I don't know what happened to that. I did clear out my phone, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I just went ahead and deleted it. So instead, you're gonna get an intro showing off my little baby Oliver. There's my phone covering his face. I just turned on his light for the morning. Crested geckos are nocturnal, so he is just waking up. There's his little face. Oh, he's so cute. One more shot of the little guy, and then we will get into the succulents. Okay guys, so plant number one, featuring one of my hairs, is an Echeveria of some sort. I'm actually not sure which type. So if you know, please let me know because I would love to know. It's a beautiful pale green white color. I'm really loving the lighter colored, pastel-y colored succulents lately, and the dark ones. That is what I'm really drawn to. I did not go to the store to buy this plant though. This was just a pretty one that I, came home with. So let me show you the one that I actually meant to buy and why I went there to buy it. This sad little plant here is a Crassula Calico Kitten. You will see this in an upcoming haul video. It just did not make it through transit very well. Unfortunately, it looked a little bit squished when I first got it, and then it just hasn't been doing well. I put some that were still hanging in there in this little dish, but I was kind of holding out hope for a while. But then when I saw that a little store by my house had one of these plants, I thought, you know what, I don't know if that's gonna make it. So I picked up this one. And the coloring on it is really, really beautiful. I have had it in the shade for a few days. I know there's a cutting on top too. There's a piece that's detached because there was torrential downpour and I couldn't get outside to pot. So as soon as I'm done filming this, I am gonna pot this up, but I kind of wanted to just have, even for myself, a little bit of a before and after sort of thing. So this is what she looks like now. A very full plant. Needs some work. I can definitely admit that. However, oh, there goes part of the plant. I have the time right now, and I don't see this plant very often, and mine is just not looking that great. So we're gonna clean her up, and we're gonna make her beautiful, even more beautiful than she already is. And one more plant. So this was the third plant that I purchased, and this was a save rescue plant, guys. This is a Senecio, often called a candlestick plant, and the little store by my house had it, and it had been there since April, guys. If you're watching this video not when I'm posting it, it's now August. So this plant's been there all April. They have about 20 plants, 30 plants that just come in. A couple of orders they've had over the summer and people have bought them. And this one has just sat there. And I think it's because he just looked a little rough, and I don't think everyone necessarily would know what this plant was. I never got it because I was going through a lot of bug problems, well, not a lot of bug problems, but I had some spider mite issues earlier in the spring. And then so because this one looked like it needed a little bit of work, that was not the right time. So when I went in the other day though and saw it was August and this plant was still there, and it has some beautiful leaves now. I had to get it. I even said to the lady at the store, I'm like, I have to get this plant. It has been here all summer, all spring. Like, I'm gonna bring it home and make it happy. So it has a couple little pieces that have detached. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in a little pot, and then I'm gonna clean up the rest of it. Go ahead and remove the dead leaves, that sort of thing. Look for bugs. It looked pretty good though, guys. I'm telling you. And because this store only has a few plants, it really doesn't get the mass amounts of bugs that, say, like the nurseries would get and stuff like that. Also, a little other guy here. I think this might be a Kalanchoe. It kind of looks like a Kalanchoe plant, but I have never had the variety that looks like this. I forget what it's called. Maybe Mother of Thousands, but I don't know, because it's so small I can't really tell. But if you know, definitely let me know. I am super happy that we have a little guy here. what am I gonna call him? A little carry-on? No, a little stowaway. That's what I was gonna call him. So this is, again, the Senecio candlestick plant. Isn't that beautiful? Like, it obviously needs some work, but come on, guys. Wow. I can't wait to, yeah, I'm gonna stop filming so I can go ahead and make these plants pretty. And I'm going to include the update pictures so you can see what they look like once I have done my loving mummy plant magic. Is that what you call it? I don't know. So I'm just gonna show you guys the update and I will be back. Okay guys, it's actually been probably about 4 days since I planted these new plants up, sitting down here. And this is the Crassula Calico Kitten. It did start to get a little bit more green on the ends of the plant because it was in the shade for about a week when I had it in a semi-quarantine situation with my other new plants. But I'm sure it's going to get some of the beautiful pink coloring back soon, or maybe the tips just come out green. I'm not actually sure because this is the first time I've owned this plant. So that is it. I just I just planted it in a terracotta pot, that way it could breathe. I did notice the roots on this plant were very fine and they just kind of come off the stems. Very fine. So I did not want to plant it in anything that wouldn't be breathable. Oh, okay, we'll just leave that hanging. I just love the way it hangs. I think it's going to be a beautiful plant to put into arrangements, even though, you know, I don't do arrangements really, but I'm very happy with it. No bugs, like when I clean this plant, no bugs. Like the plants that I get from that little corner store are always so good. At most they have springtails because they're a little bit overwatered, but I mean, I just dry out the soil, and if you don't overwater, springtails will just go away. They also eat a lot of the detritus, and just like say if some of the roots died, they would eat that, or you know, they eat the stuff that the plant doesn't need anyways. So here is the Echeveria, or Echeveria. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to say that. I planted it in one of these new planters. This is the planter I did not show you guys if you watched my planter and garden stuff haul video. So this one was kind of like a gray, blue, silver. So I believe it's Echeveria Blue Atoll. But I'm not sure. So that is what it looks like from pictures I've been able to find. I'll give you a close-up of the leaf shape. And if you guys have the name of this, or if you think that I'm right with my ID, that would be awesome if you could let me know. I'll just get this down here. It looks absolutely beautiful in the sunshine, although I'm only giving it a little bit of sunshine, a couple hours right now max, just to ease it in, because it was in a very shaded location for quarantine. I think it looks really pretty in that pot. Really nice. Very happy. This one, again, extremely healthy, guys. Super happy with that. And the other plant was the Senecio, and that is the plant that I brought home as my little rescue mission. And oh my gosh, guys, it looks so good, and I'm so happy that I made the decision to bring it home. So it's over here where it won't get as much sun. So I planted it in a white planter that has a little bit of pink on it. When the leaves get a little bit of sun, they do turn like a pinkish color on the underside. You can't really see that right now, but it's just a beautiful plant. Look at those leaves. And the markings on the stem are just beautiful. You see that? So I decided to just go with some blue little chips of glass, and then some green and yellow sea glass. And I think it looks really pretty. This plant, again, was also extremely healthy. It just needed to have all of the dried up stuff plucked off and just be treated right. So that is this one here. Maybe I'll take a picture when the sun starts to come out later and just add that. So what I did, since I fell so in love with this plant and I was able to separate a few pieces when planting it, I decided I would do that to start a second plant. That way if I find someone who wants one, who hasn't found one, or you know, I can have two. But yeah, definitely with the hopes that somebody else can enjoy this plant in the future as well, and I can find a home for the rest of it. So I'll just take you over here. Up here, this shelf has a lot of Haworthias on it, and an aloes, and actually, and cactus, has a bit of everything. So these are that's the stem that I planted here, and it does have roots all along the bottom. And then these two guys here only had a few little roots, and then this part is actually coming off of that stem there. So I'm hoping that will turn into just as nice of a plant, and then I can give it away to somebody who really wants this plant. And then this plant that had been in the store since the beginning of April and no one wanted will get so much love from people who really love plants. And I almost forgot about this little guy down here. I did pot it up separately. I think it's a Kalanchoe, maybe a mother of thousands. Again, I'm not sure, guys, so if you know, I would love to know, so please let me know. It's so cute though, super cute, and I'm so glad that it decided to stow itself away in with my other plants, because yeah, very adorable. So yeah, that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed just seeing those few plants that I picked up there. And thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye.